Hello, everyone. Welcome to the daily reading for Sunday, May 11th, 2025. Glad you're here. Today, we're going to be using the Llewellyn Tarot deck. This is an old deck of mine, as you can tell from the wear marks. This is the deck that I use for public readings when I'm in a store or at a fair. I love this deck. It is beautiful, and I've had a lot of time and a lot of readings with it. So today we're going to pull a couple cards from this deck, and we're going to look at the general energies of the day, something you might want to think about, something that might help you get through the day, or something to meditate on. We'll see what the cards have to say and how that energy plays out. Now, usually I will do a pendulum, but I'm going to try something new this time, something a little different, not new, but just different. And I'm just going to pull the cards, and we're going to look and see what the cards have to say. The first card I pull will be the main energy of the day. And then I'll pull two supporting cards, and we'll see what the cards have to say. And then finally, I will pull a punctuation card, kind of a final bit of advice, and that'll be an oracle deck, probably the Angels and Ancestors cards. I'm just sort of manipulating these cards until they feel right. Yeah, we're looking at the general energies. What do we need to know for Sunday, May 11th, 2025? It's Mother's Day here in the United States, and I believe abroad as well. A day to celebrate the feminine and that of the matron and the mother in your life. This one right here wants to come out. That's our first card. Nope, up here. That one. Interesting. This one. All right. All right. Let's see what the cards have in store for us for Sunday, May 11th, 2025. First card, the main card of the day, the energy of the day, the Lover's card. How fantastic is that? How gorgeous. This is definitely a wonderful day to embrace something that you're truly passionate about. It can be another person, it can be an idea, it can be a concept. The Lover's card, when it shows up as a major arcana, is a very large, overarching theme. This could be love of life. This could be love of the universe. This could be the love of nature. This could be the love of writing. This could be the love of skateboarding, right? Like this is this sense of finding unity with something else in your life, making you feel like you are more, or you are part of something bigger than yourself. Old school tarot would say this is also a card of choice. You have to make a choice as to how or what you want to love, how you're going to pursue that love. You got a great card for the day today. Some great, wonderful energy. It's about supporting someone else while you are also being supported. It's not, to be clear, this isn't necessarily a card of romance. If you want romance, I always say look at the Two of Cups. This is a card of something much more than romance. This is a card of universal love. What a great card to have today. Fantastic. Make sure you spend some time with those that you love, those that are dear to you, things that are dear to you, that hold a special place in your heart and that your heart communicates with. Also is the Seven of Pentacles and the Emperor. Two major arcana today. The Lovers and the Emperor make an appearance. I'm getting a sense of like a job well done. Really ruminating about the bounty that is in your life. Everybody can do this. Everyone, if you are, as I like to say, if you are above ground, you have something to be grateful for in your life. So try to focus on that and try to focus on the things that you love today, the things that bring you joy and the things that support you as well as you support them. And take a moment to reflect on how much bounty that love and that connection brings into your life. Okay? And then the Emperor card is very much about stability, taking charge of a situation, delegating out, understanding what needs to be done and doing it. Very much yang energy in the yin and yang, that eternal dance that happens where yin is a little more passive, yang is very much go forward and get stuff done. The Emperor is all about maintaining their kingdom, maintaining and knowing how to maintain that kingdom, to maintain their life in the world around them. And here I feel like the Emperor is very much about taking a step back and really looking and reviewing at all the things you have to be grateful for today and the things that mean a lot to you. Whether that be family, whether that be your connection to a particular patch of woods or a stream or a creek or a dear friend, any of these things can apply to the Lover's card. And it's a sense of really, today in particular, just taking time to really review and be grateful for those things that are in your life and the things that you have taken action on in the past that have gotten you to this point. Every relationship, every connection involving love does take work. It's a rare situation where you can sit and do nothing and then something and love, or well, that's not necessarily true. Let me reel that back. You can sit and just feel love. You can sit and feel universal love. Love is all around us. That sense of connection, that sense of connection to the divine, that is a very personal connection, and you don't have to go looking for that. I guess what I'm trying to say is that if you want to have a connection with someone else, or a connection to your artwork, or a connection to a lovely forest, you have to go out and do something. You have to take that first initial movement to connect with those things, right? Even on an internal level, you would have to open yourself up, which is an act in itself. I guess you could say the same about universal love, right? You have to be open to it. You have to make the conscious decision to connect to that overarching, eternal, powerful, divine love and the feeling that comes along with it. Hopefully I didn't get too far off track on that one. But this is definitely a day for that connection. And what does that mean to you? How has it played out in your life? And what abundance and bounty have you seen from it? What can you be grateful for, and how can you show that gratitude and appreciation, and do so in a regal way, doing so in a way that really does pay homage to that connection, which is so important and so powerful and means so much to you. Definitely some food for thought today, right? Like, very, very powerful, very strong energies today. Very much about connecting to that inner fire, that inner passion, and falling in love with something, or maybe even yourself, right? The Lover's card can mean yourself, a part of yourself that perhaps you haven't really accepted yet. Yeah, a powerful day for finding that connection, that love connection, and being grateful for what it's brought you so far. Reflecting on that. All right. I hope that makes some sense to all of you. I'm going to pull an Angels and Ancestors card, a little punctuation card. Let's just see what the cards have to say. You know what? I am going to use the pendulum for this. For this one, we will use just my pendulum there. Get it strung up just real quick here. Sometimes I feel the need for this. Sometimes I give my pendulum a little bit of a bump to get it moving. I'll move these up a little bit more so you can see what's happening on camera. What is a good punctuation card for this reading, for connecting to that love energy, to that almost higher, infinite sense of connection to that love? Okay, it's this one right here. Is there more than one? Nope. Be devoted and committed. Be devoted and committed to that sense of love, to that connection. That's where the Emperor card really comes in, I think. Because the Emperor is devoted to his kingdom. The Emperor is devoted to his people and to the kingdom they represent. Yeah. It's sort of, it's not a solemn day, but it is very much a day to sit with this energy and to be grateful and appreciative of this energy that's going to be in a little bit more abundance than perhaps normal, at least easily connected to. We do have the full moon coming up. Oops, hit the mic there. We do have the full moon coming up on the 12th. And I feel like this is a part of that as well. More on that. I will be doing a moon phase reading as we get out of the full moon and start going towards the new moon. I currently have a moon phase reading that does talk about the energies that are coming to a culmination as we hit the full moon on the 12th. You can find that. I'll have that linked at the end of this video. Okay. I think that's it. If you have any comments, please leave them down in the comment section below. I'd love to hear from you. I love hearing what people pick up from these readings or how they help. And yeah, take some time today to reflect and to connect with this energy and to be very, very direct with it, like not passive. This isn't a day to be passive about what you love. This is a day to reflect on what you're grateful for and how you're going to continue to work with it and continue to make it better. All right. I hope this has helped, and I will see you on the next one. If you'd like to reach me over Gmail, you can. You can reach me at alongadifferentpath@gmail.com, or you can reach me down in the comment section below. And I will see you on the next one. I hope you have a wonderful Sunday and a wonderful end of the weekend. Peace and strength, everybody, and take care. Bye-bye.